Сталкер, а його навіщо впустити? Спершу нагнали вартівців, потім увесь науковий персонал на евакуацію.
Let's go save these nerds.
Прохідний двір на інститут.
Alright. You there. Shouldn't you have evacuated? Alright. Still can't draw a gun yet. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop here. Alright, below us. Now I can use my weapon. Actually, what gun did you give me, sir? Gambit, huh? The meaning of a sacrifice at the beginning of the game can only be truly appreciated in the end game. Alright, use 9x19. We'll give that a try later. Alright, so we need to go down. There's the ladder. But for real, this is giving me some Residence Cascade vibes here. Hey, squirrels. Alright. Nice to see some wildlife around here that doesn't want to kill us. It's a definite improvement. Alright. Into the vents we go. Oh. Okay. What? Come on, you don't know it's going to open a portal to the netherworld. It might also start a zombie apocalypse. This is true. There are many flavors of bad that could happen here. Game. You're not going to have me jump over the fan and fly up, are you? You're not going to do that to a brother, are you? Alright, no, I think we're just going through the vents. Like a normal person. Alright, somebody was working on a thing here. I don't like that squeaking I'm hearing. I feel like we're gonna run into rats down here. Are you fucking for real? Like, an actual fucking rat swarm? No, 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 no. Son of a bitch. Where's Corvo when you need him? It convinced me to feel a sense of dread at a first-person jumping puzzle. Yeah, I know. That shit triggers me these days. Alright. Damn, alright, they're still trying to get me. Oh god, look at that modeling. Look at this thing. You can tell they designed this thing to move as a swarm. And where individual mice, or rats, or whatever, are just... Okay. Nuts to you, sir. Okay. So, This game's gonna throw rat swarms at you. Wonderful. Like, in addition to the rodents of unusual size. Oh god, I think we are gonna get a jumping puzzle here. They're just trying to make this trip suck as much as possible. They're doing everything they can to make me regret working for these guys. Alright, so we need to get here. Ah! I see it. Look at you, Boyd. You might remember there's a whole game focused around having swarms of rats a while back. Yeah, yeah. They might be using something similar. I wanted to give that a try, actually. Heard Plague Tale was decent. Oh shit, burer. Alright. Now, they said not to cause... Hang on a second. Leap into the spatial anomaly? Okay. There's been some kind of emergency at the cryptobiology and the slime medicine lab. I've got to figure out what the cause and deal with it. If I don't get this sorted out quickly, Dr. Dalin's experiment testing the alpha artifact can be in jeopardy. Dr. Kravenko, get the lowdown. Okay, so they want me to jump into that. Alright, here we go. Son of a bitch. Right, I forgot. This guy can fire at me with weapons that it throws into the air. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be able to rip grenades out of my hand. So wait for the shield to drop. It's okay, even very good at times. Between it and the sequel, a lot of people felt pretty disappointed. Huh. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I feel compelled to give it a try just because it is a type of game you don't see done very much. I mean, you know, in terms of broad genre, surely you've got a few things like it. Damn it! Alright, hang on a second. We're not mucking around with this. Where's Skif's pistol? Alright. There we go. Alright. Grenades are very imprecise for this situation. Alright. But yeah, I am kind of curious about that. I approve of weird experiments in gaming. Even if they don't always pan out. Holy shit! Okay, it's just a flesh. That was another pseudo. Alright. So, you idiots were keeping powerful psychic monstrosities down here. And I'm not even going to ask what your control mechanisms were, but clearly they were inadequate. At this point, I feel like helping these people would be delaying the lesson that their hubris will eventually teach them. I mean, don't get me wrong. If we can get a few perks along the way, that'd be nice. Again, some room service and some coffee would be very appreciated to go with the nice room they're letting me borrow. Oh god, tell me it's not a controller. No, I think it's, Son of a bitch. Psychic kitty.
Щось тут не так.
Got it.
Як ви тут? Я думав, варта. Але стійте. Не йдіть, будь ласка.
Alright. Sit tight, buddy. Alright. Where you at?
Я не встиг піти з лабораторії, коли оголосили гіду. Ви уявляєте, що тут було? Мені довелося самого себе зачинити в клітці, щоб ці мутанти мене не зжерли. Ви ж розберетесь з ними. Ось, тримайте, це ключ-карта від складу.
Ah, see, now that's how you
Може, там
express
щось корисне
gratitude.
знайдете.
Thanks, Assistant Tam. I hope you live through the resulting idiocy of your colleagues. Alright. So I guess it's back that way. Again, it's a bit annoying they don't have interior maps. And it's somewhere above us. Okay, so we take the stairs up. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, buddy, I'll take the water. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Alright, so homeboy was a zombie, but he had the reflexes to kick a door open. Test subject tag, tatter tag. Let's see. Let's see. Observation time, 74 days. No potential, should be disposed of. Okay, so hold on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. So they had a zombie in captivity, but he had armor on and somehow got a hold of a weapon. Like, I would hope that they're taking the gun away from the zombie while it's being locked up, but I really cannot give these people the benefit of the doubt here. Like, they tried to keep a burer in containment, and obviously that was a terrible goddamn idea, so I really... I don't know. I don't trust these people, is what I'm getting at. I don't trust them to do something so stupid as give a loaded weapon to a creature with no impulse control. But yeah, I'm telling you, if that portal takes us to Zen, fuck it, we're done. We're done and we're calling it a game.
Увага! Почалася підготовка до запуску програми «Страж». Її основне завдання – адаптувати учасника до будь-яких небезпек, з якими він може
Scientist, no sense of right or wrong. Yeah, no kidding.
На вас чекає серія випробувань, змодельованих на основі реального бойового досвіду.
Are we going through a hazard course? Huh. Oh, we are going through a hazard course. Okay, this is actually kind of cute.
Ваше завдання – знайти вихід, незважаючи на будь-який вплив аномальної енергії зони.
on, Skif. You can mantle onto that. Put your arms into it and lift. Fine, we'll crawl through the acid. Again, this game is very selective about... Yeah, see, we mantled out of that. Like, this I actually kind of find kind of cool. And it makes sense in setting that they would train their people to navigate complicated obstacles with anomalies and such. And it also indicates the level of control that the Institute has over anomalies, that they can either generate them or structure around them. Yeah, God didn't just give you hands so you can scratch your ass. Seriously. He's just lazy. He just does not want to lift himself more than half a foot off the ground. Okay. Huh. Alright, I think we have some kind of puzzle here. There's that. Nope. So I think it's 1, 3, 4, 2. Fuck yeah! I'm a scientist. Give me tenure. Give me a couple days. I'll be running this shit. Bloodsucker. Ah, son of a bitch. Of course I forgot to reload. Come on. That's the regular ammo. There we go. Actually, what do I have for this? I've got... That's the standard ammo. And that is... flat ammo. Alright. So no bullet drop on that. Alright. Like, again, I can appreciate that they would create anomalous situations for their soldiers to train on. But that still means having live mutants that you... That still means you have to find a way to control the mutants you're using for that exercise, and I don't think they are... I don't think the Institute has demonstrated that kind of control. Is this where we're going? Oh, we gotta turn the valve. Over here. And... no, it's still... Alright, I think I need to turn another valve somewhere in this room. Where else? Where else? Where else? There. Okay. Alright, there's that. There's probably a third valve hidden somewhere. Just keep bandaging up the chemical burns, Skif. It'll be fine. Here we go.
Програму завершено. Дякуємо за участь. Будь ласка, дочекайтесь повної дезактивації.
Hello, gorgeous. Son of a bitch. Alright. We're gonna dump some of this off. Yeah, the lights had nothing to do with it. Well, they might have lit up. I wasn't paying too close attention, but yeah, of course. It'd be a little hard to tell. Actually, hang on a second. Do I have strength drugs? I'm almost positive I do. It's his blood. Side block. Hercules. Here we go. Beautiful. That's it. Huh. I feel like I came through here. Yeah, this is where we started. Now, hold on a second. Was that completely unnecessary? No, I probably missed a switch or something. Oi. Yeah, gotta go this way. There we go. Alright. So, are we going to get Chernobyl Zen? Let's find out. There could be an effervescent tablet, but it seems Skif just shovels it into his mouth. Yeah, I know. He just wolfs that thing down when it could looks like it could be like horse tranquilizers or something you'd dissolve in water or something. Anyway, let's see where we're going. Okay, we're not in Zen. This is good. Son of a bitch. Hey. Yeah, I'm a little busy, unknown. Yep. This is how it starts. I think it's just sitting around a trash barrel, drinking a lot of vodka, and doing miscellaneous criminal stuff, and before you know it, you're doing dodge rolls and kick flips.
Підходь. Не бійся.
Okay, what's this? Exactly, yeah, they need a role model. Alright. Not that way. So what is this place? Who are you?
Скіф! Навіть сюди дістався.
Oh, hey.
Мабуть, не варто дивуватися, враховуючи те,
Long
що ти
time
зробив,
no see.
щоб принести мій сканер назад до Ндічас. Сказав би, що радий, що ти пережив першу ніч у зоні. Але ти мені не повіриш.
Виродок. Я був впевнений, що ти помер, а ти... Ти просто втік.
А що я мав робити? З боєм до тебе пробиватися? Усе складніше, ніж здається. Заходь, я відчиню двері.
I mean, granted, we kind of had bigger problems afterward. Still, it would have been nice to know that this dude was still alive.
Я відчинив двері. Заходь, поговоримо. Звідси все одно немає іншого виходу.
Can't domesticate grown-up Slav Squad connoisseurs. They can only be tamed at a young age. Exactly. Again, this is the importance of role models. Okay, I guess we go this way. You need to teach them that it's a phase, not a lifestyle. Son of a bitch. God damn it. What is that? I said it wasn't a phase. Well, you know. It's not... It's mostly a phase, but some take it a little more seriously than others. Okay, seriously, what is that? You know what? Never mind, I'm not that curious. Let's just move on. Did the drugs wear off? They did, son of a bitch. Alright. No, we're not going to be able to lug this whole ass arsenal around with us. Let's find a spot to dump some of this stuff off. Let's say you and let's dump you and let's drink a whole bunch of you, eat some of you to balance it, take some of you to offset it, chase it down with some bread, and we're good to go. There we go. Weight loss tips with Skif and friends. Alright. So it just came down there. So hang on a second. Is there anything down there? No, that is bottomless pit of death. Maybe, possibly. They're common in this facility. Another sign that this is a subsidiary of Black Mesa. Alright. Urban, buddy. Long time no
Не
see.
бійся. Я тебе тут не покину. Відчуваю, що винен за ту ніч. До того ж ти, схоже, й правда приніс Альф. А це мій тріумф, Скіфе. Не Даліна. Бо єдине, що зробив цей сопливий геній, провалив другий карибський експеримент. Саме після цього аномалії і артефакти стали з'являтися за межами зони.
So you're saying he blew up my apartment. Okay, that changes things. So, yeah, so my home burned down because of Dalin. Oh, man. Oh.
Що таке
This is going to be a
другий
fun
карибський?
conversation.
Без Альфи робота Даліна не має сенсу. Коли стало зрозуміло, що штучно артефакт не створити, він одразу вдався до крайніх заходів. Вирішив повторити те, що стало першим контактом з ноосферою. Карибський експеримент. То було ще до зони. Тоді ж і з'явилась перша Альфа. Я сотню разів казав, що це занадто небезпечно. Однак наш золотий хлопчик був готовий ризикнути всім світом заради науки. Ну як вам? Подобається, коли прогрес приходить у твій дім?
Yeah, we're the ecologists. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, but especially some oligarchs' bottom line. Yeah, you just know that there's some energy company bankrolling this. Like the European Halliburton or something is just eyeing the bottom line here and salivating at the thought of free energy that they just happen to control because they bankrolled the operation. Anyway, did you know that my artifact was the Alpha?
Ти від початку знав, що мій артефакт Альфа? Навіщо тоді влаштував виставу?
Ти знаєш, наскільки малоймовірно, що з усіх артефактів твій саме той? Я навіть не сподівався. Та якби і знав, то навіщо тобі розповідати, що ти маєш ключ до майбутнього всього людства? Це мав бути мій тріумф. Лише мій. Точно не Даліна. І вже, вибач, точно не твій.
For the love of God. All this is turning into a pissing match between scientific departments over who is going to tear a hole in the world with this thing. Like a bigger one. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Мій дім зруйнував експеримент Даліна?
Yeah, it's
І ти
free
завжди
energy.
знав
Not
це?
once we're done with it.
Далін не
Oh,
розповів
yeah.
тобі про зовнішні події. І Коршунов не став пояснювати, хто винний у тому, що ти всією зоною як собака бігаєш. І так, Скіфе, я завжди це знав. І вони теж завжди знали. Кожен вишкербок тільки за себе. Я хоча б намагався допомогти. Попередив тебе про напад. Пам'ятаєш?
I mean, you warned me about it like
Одне
seconds
сказав.
before I got whacked in the
Та
face.
я й не маю часу. Я переналаштував позир, він поверне тебе в мій час. Можеш особисто сказати далі, що думаєш про ціну такого прогресу?
Like, where even are we? Actually, now that I think about it, this is probably what they were talking about with... Hang on a second. Are these... It's like glass shards, but they're not, reacting to the bolts. Yeah, this might be one of the generators that they were talking about. The labs that help sustain the zone, which were initially set up by the sea consciousness, that are not normally reachable. And I feel like they kind of inadvertently opened a portal here. Now, what Herman was doing here, I do not know. Are you fucking for real? Son of a bitch. I feel like they should develop some kind of plug-shaped probe thing they can insert into these gaping holes in reality to contain them. Oh, fuck you! Open the door. Okay, somehow we got 11,000 zone bucks.
Ви дійсно розібралися. Якби ж усі, з ким доводиться працювати, так само виконували обіцянки. Приходьте до мене. У мене є для вас сюрприз. Ви як сталкер,
Okay. When you sent me on this mission, did you know it would drop me into the hazard cores and nearly kill me twice? And did you know you guys had a fucking burer running around? Like, I feel that's something you tell a person before you send them in. Oh, by the way, yeah, we've been keeping psychic mutants in there. We do it for fun. Sometimes we poke them with sticks just for the added hubris.
Ти по ділу чи так?
Alright, now
От і
we're good.
поговорили.
Alright, now we'll go talk to this guy, and then I think we'll call it a night.
Так. А що як генератори не спрацюють? Ми ж гадки не маємо, в якому вони стані.
Ми не маємо.
Зверніть увагу. Під час дії протоколу науковий персонал повинен дотримуватися
Yeah, you know, that's fair. Nobody tells the hired help anything, especially if it's something that might help them get the job done. They're no different than the bandits in that respect. That said, at least they pay better. Alright. Let's see. We are looking for this way.
Зараз все дізнаємося, полковник.
Yep.
Ні, не треба відправляти ваших
More old married couple bickering again.
Для цього нам потрібна...
Щодо небезпеки.
Як я вже казав, нам потрібна людина, яка вже володіє певними якостями. Мужність, наполегливість, витривалість.
Будь-хто з моїх.
Не зовсім. Нам потрібен хтось, хто вже має специфічний досвід перебування в зоні. Одним словом, нам потрібен сталкер. Всі покази сходяться. Але побачити це на власні очі – це щось інше. Це наукове диво. Альфа. Чверть століття тому. Навіть трохи більше. Артефакт, з якого все почалося.
Все ще продовжується. І не тільки в зоні.
Ви, сталкери, зі своїми байками, спробуйте менше бухати.
Другий Карибський, сука. Це для тебе байки, так? Сюди дивись. Я втратив все. Втратив все, що мав там, на великій. І ти кажеш мені перестати бухати?
Що, нарешті оцінив? Експеримент сам себе не проведе. Відставити.
Colonel's like, alright, you had your fun. But, you know, we don't
У нас
really
був
care.
вибір. Сидіти рівно і чекати чергового супервикиду. Або ризикнути і отримати контроль над аномальною енергією. Подивіться, наша ставка зіграла. А щодо вашого дому,
Dude kind of looks like Ron Livingston
Звинувачуйте
from
сон.
Office Space.
а не мене.
It's the hair, mostly.
Охолонь, бійцю. Другий карибський експеримент.
Kick him twice, dude.
Прийшов
Skip
не
is a
забувай.
treat. Exactly.
Під час експерименту на групу напали диверсанти Шрама. Місцеві радикали. Головний біль. Оскільки того разу вони досягли свого, певно, і надалі заважатимуть. Тож не тих звинувачуєш, Скіфе.
Сподіваємось, що цього разу безпека буде вашим головним пріоритетом. А тепер, коли всі нарешті заспокоїлись і можуть продовжити розмову без насильства, пропоную перейти до того, що дійсно важливо – до науки.
God
Знаєте, що
almighty.
перебуває внизу, за склом? Мрія всіх сталкерів. Виконавець бажань, що також відомий як моноліт. Не міф, не божество. Всі установка, що створена вченими проєкту X. Замість того, щоб ржавіти під дахом саркофагу, вона тепер тут, в інституті.
Yeah. You know what, why not?
І
Let's ask
ця
this.
установка справді виконує бажання?
Ну, скажімо так. Вона показує кожній людині те, що вона хоче бачити.
особисту ілюзію щастя. Це було однією з закладених в неї функцій. Але ми з вами дорослі люди, і обидва розуміємо, що ті, хто приходили до виконавця бажань, жили у світі ілюзій задовго до зустрічі з ним.
Окей.
Навіщо ви притягли сюди моноліт? Одного провального експерименту було мало?
Прошу вас. На альфа-артефактах працювали не лише генератори, але й інші пристрої проекту X. Зокрема ті, що створюють
So let me get this
персоналізовані
straight.
ілюзії,
You brought
як
the
моноліт.
thing that
Якщо
brainwashes
ваш
people
альфа-артефакт активує моноліт,
into your
це означає,
facility,
що він справжній і спрацює при підключенні до генераторів.
and you want me to
Мої люди
activate it.
спеціально тренувалися для подібних ситуацій. Вони краще впораються.
You know,
Оце вже
I
ні.
was
Це
being
мій артефакт. Отже, я його і перевірю.
I was being snide about the Resonance Cascade thing, but that's where this is going, isn't it? You make a wish by the are you fucking for real? That's the objective. Oh man. Okay, yeah. This kind of idiocy we have to see before we call it a night. Like, of all things, I'm reminded of the Arrival DLC from Mass Effect 2, which is basically the Reapers trying to kickstart the invasion early by going through a Batarian system. And there's a group of scientists, led by Cerberus, or a Cerberus cell, that's trying to stop it, at least on paper, but they have a Reaper artifact in the base. And the second Shepard sees it, they're like, do you realize how, like, what, do you realize what this thing's doing to you? And that's when it turns out they're all indoctrinated and they all attack you at once. Yeah, exactly! Eyes gets it. Yeah, bring the Reaper artifact inside. Who needs protection from indoctrination? Oh, God. Yeah, we've been there. We know.
Твоя мета. Іди до мене.
Okay, so that giant cube thing in Shadow of Chernobyl, when you go to the Wish Granter, that is what you see. And apparently this is the thing that was generating that illusion the whole time? Apparently. Alright. I do appreciate that we're getting some concrete lore on what actually happened inside the sarcophagus here.
Я хочу, щоб зона зникла.
Strelok? Okay.
Ти здобудеш те, на що заслуговуєш.
This might be Scar.
Людству не виправити. Воно
No, it's
має
also
бути
Strelok.
знищене.
So yeah, these are two of the possible endings you got from interacting with the Wish Granter in the first game. Yeah. Anyhow, the... As has been made abundantly clear by now, none of that is actually happening.
Завершується. Іди до мене.
It's just the Wish Granter scrambling your brain and either killing you or turning you into a monolith slave, basically. So I think these might be the other endings.
Дай мені владу над світом.
Okay.
Шлях завершено.
Yeah, hold on. You created content here, I want to see the content.
Дай мені безсмертя.
Alright. And I think the last one is he just wanted to be rich.
Твоє бажання.
I'm very curious to see that we have access to these wishes.
Багатство.
Because if Call of Pripyat is canon, then S.T.A.L.K.E.R survived. Which means he couldn't have made a wish. Alright. You, sir.
Я хочу, щоб це все скінчилось.
Дивися, Далін. А ця мишоловка все ще працює на сталкерів.
Головне, що Альфа справжня, а він нам більше не потрібен.
Друг бродяг, не вийди звідси живцем.
What?
Кінчай виставу. Бийте сталкера!
Are you fucking me, man? Fuck! You gotta be shitting me! Son of a bitch! Why am I resisting? You're shooting at me! You gotta be kidding me, man. After all I did for you people! Wait, is this an illusion? Son of a bitch. Is there a way out of here? This might be the thing fucking with me. Although I did get a notice about, like, reputation. So, I don't know. Alright, we need to get out of this kill zone here. Oh, Jesus! Oh, goddamn. Okay, that's new. Okay, so I think... yeah, because I met with S.T.A.L.K.E.R's faction and didn't help the Ward fight them, now they're hostile?
Головне, що Альфа справжня, а він нам більше не потрібен.
Alright, hold on a second.
Не вийди звідси живцем. Кінчай виставу. Бийте сталкера!
Quick draw, motherfucker!
Навіщо він живить опір?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Ah, man. Keep looking for a good stopping point and things keep happening. God damn. There are so many of them. God damn, there's no cover. Jesus, get off the damn railing. I mean, you know, credit where it's due. They're finally doing what they were paid in trading to do. Figures it would be against me. Still, this is a very unexpected turn of events. Damn it. I can't even see where I'm being shot from. This is a very disadvantageous position. Need higher ground. Oh! Okay. So I had to last long enough. I was gonna say, it felt like those dudes were just kind of appearing.
Здається, все. Він відключився. Рівень. Медика до Зотова! Бігом!
What the hell?
Скіфе, ви як? Тепер в порядку?
Okay, so it was an illusion. Okay, okay. Well, this is just one surprise after another. Alright, I think that's a good place to stop for now. So, somehow going up to the psychic brain scrambler and walking into the thing explicitly set to trap stalkers and enthrall them enthralled us. Color me surprised. But yeah, we'll see what other dumbass things that the scientists have us do in the name of science next time. I'm very curious where this is going now. Like, again, I feel like this is a very stupid plan on part of the scientists, and also dumb for us to just walk up and interact with this thing. But I do appreciate that the plot is doing more with this whole sub-faction of trying to understand the zone under the protection of a military that tolerates these nerds at best. And I'm very curious to see where we go from here. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. Tomorrow night we'll be playing Dead State. So buckle up, because we're going down to Texas. That'll be an adventure in and of itself. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. See you next time.